Yo, 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 it's D with the capital T, the one and only Milkman, and I'm in the building. Woo!
And I'm just free.
Yo, welcome to the after show. Of course, we are talking all things special forces, but before we do, you got one job. What is that job, Bree?
Like and share.
You
Like
got
and
to
share.
like, and share. It's the milkman. It's just Bree. We in the building. You don't want to keep us all to yourself. You gotta share the shit. You know what I mean? And you know it takes me a long time, so you should be done by now, so you can carry the
I'm done.
conversation, hey
Okay.
man.
I'm done. I'm done.
Hell up, Bree. Hell up.
Okay. So we gonna start with what I sent you yesterday?
What did you see? My
That
days.
article. I don't watch
Oh, you
basketball
mean
like
you mean
that, so
Dwight
I don't
Howard
watch the
abroad?
All-Star game or any of the
Ah,
commentary or any of that. But
they was talking
apparently
shit about Dwight
Shaq
Howard.
had some things to say
Did he
about
now?
Dwight
Did he?
Howard and his losing record in Taiwan. He
Mm.
got to be about 3 feet taller than any Taiwanese man.
I can't share when you fixing to talk about the height of our brothers and sisters around the world. What you say, like Godzilla in that motherfucker?
I'm saying, like,
That's what you trying to say?
what I'm trying to say is he shouldn't be losing.
Did it say they had 2 wins?
Two.
Don't let me shortchange them. Was it more? Was it
I
more than
think it
two?
said 2-11. Yeah, no, two. I think is what it said. 2-11, three and
No,
11, something like that.
man.
Let's
They
say two.
tripping. That's what they doing. They tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have successfully made it to the page to which I can then there share. I still haven't done the shit.
Lord.
So I mean, can y'all beat me to the punch? Like and share this shit up. What y'all doing out there? Come on, we finna talk special forces in this piece.
So, what do we start with today?
We gonna start
What?
with drowning proof. You know where we gonna start right at the damn
Okay,
beginning.
okay.
That
So,
shit was crazy.
they opened up like, so our objective today is going to be to drown Dwight Howard. Like, I just knew
Drown
his
his
ass was going to,
ass.
like, he almost drowned last week.
He
I
said, "You
just
know I don't
knew.
like the damn water. You know I don't like the water."
So did you read or see where they were saying that Gus thought he got sick from the water? That water was contaminated. It's been sitting there in the dust, dirty
Really, really? Come
and
on
dirty.
now. Come
That's what made
on.
him get sick. Was that
Is
water?
that
He
what it was?
ingested
Maybe
some of the
drinking this
water.
shit. Maybe drinking it. I don't know. He might
He
have inhaled
ingested
some
some of that
sand.
water, inhaled some of the water, and he said that's what made him sick.
Nah, man. Nah. You ain't gonna have no anaphylactic shock off no water, is you?
They didn't know what it was. Like they was just guessing. That
Gus
man
was
said,
tripping. Gus
because
was tripping.
anaphylactic shock don't make you throw up like that.
Gus. Well, no,
And
I think the shot would though. I think the shit they gave him might have the adrenaline or whatever they gave him. That might have fucked him up a little bit. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? But such is life. When you fuck around in special forces, you gonna find out. And he was the
okay,
weakest link. Bye bye, Gus. We made our
so
way to the
this is
final foe. It's the final foe, the Fantastic Foe. Is that what
the
Dwight said?
Fantastic Four. That's what
Mm-hmm.
he called them.
That's
That's
what
what he
Dwight
called them.
called it. The Fantastic Foe. All right.
So
Of course, I'm still rocking with Dwight because he's my champion,
and then I
NBA
also
champion.
felt
Let's go,
like
Dwight.
in this drowning swimming competition,
Uh
he
huh.
had an unfair advantage because he's so long. Like Hannah, okay, as a person with asthma and baby lungs,
Yo.
I have to say, like, Hannah super impressed me because that does, like, when you get that feeling like I can't breathe, it causes you to panic and then you really can't breathe.
Yo.
Like, like,
Yo. That shit
and
was
so
tragic out there.
And the fact that she didn't even get out the water, she was like, no, I'm gonna do it again. Like,
She didn't give up.
yeah,
Right.
like she was just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I was just like, but she had the least advantage of everybody because she had the furthest to go. That height in this,
Right.
Dwight also had an unfair advantage because again, he's 10 feet tall.
Wait, how
So
is
he
that
only
an
had to
unfair
go-
advantage? I'm trying to
He
figure
only had
that
to go
out.
down. He only had to go down a little bit, and then boom, he at the bottom. So long,
That is true, and they're
boom, right back
heavier.
up.
Right, they're heavier, so he didn't have to do the whole let your whole air out because he just sunk on down there. Now she needed to let all her little air out.
Yeah, had to let all her air out.
She couldn't get her ass down there. She was like tippy-toeing off the bottom of that motherfucker, boy.
That would be my problem because my boobs.
With your
So
short
I'm
ass
super
and you buoyant than a motherfucker, ain't you? You be like, I got floaties on, goddamn it.
I got floaties. I can't get down there. Like what
Oh,
the fuck?
shit.
I remember
It's all bad.
in gym my senior year, we had to go dive down to the bottom of the diving area and bring up a body from the bottom of the pool.
Not a body.
Yeah, but it was really a 30-pound brick that we had to drag up from the bottom of the pool. But it's supposed to be like, if you, a rescue thing. And so, it was when we were learning CPR or whatever in my senior year.
Well, that dummy drowned. That dummy drowned like a motherfucker, did he?
So, no, but I feel like it took me 8 years to get to the top. And I know my lung capacity now is nowhere near where it was in school when I actually used to swim. So, yeah, no.
What did he say? Take a deep breath.
That swimming with that weighted vest, I would have been done.
Right, and they was banking on somebody taking a breath at the wrong time. Did you hear him laughing about it and shit?
Yeah.
If they take a breath at the wrong time, they're gonna be drinking some water. They're gonna feel like they're drowning. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, that's nasty.
Just giggling and shit about it.
How dirty that water was. I'd have been so mad if I would have swallowed some of that. Now that'd make somebody sick.
Gus, right? Exactly. You saw the shit floating around in there.
Dirty as shit.
Looked like they had just took the fish out.
That was my other thing because I like to open my eyes underwater. I like to be able to see, and that water looked too dirty to open your eyes, and I don't know. No.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be no opening your eyes. It wasn't gonna be no open your eyes. So I think we both can agree. What the fuck on drowning proof, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked that.
What the fuck? No, not so much. Okay. So Dwight Howard did beat that shit. We touched on that.
Again, but
my champ.
What's all
this about? What's all this about? Put your damn hands down.
Had to go down.
No,
because he's so long.
What you trying to say? He barely had to duck his head under the water.
That's what I'm saying.
The
water this high. The water this high, and he this high. It's just a little bit.
First of all, out of all the events that were more difficult on him because of his height, he deserved an event. And if it was going to be that he had a slight advantage in, let it be the water that he's terrified of. How about that? How about that? Okay. So you get off my man's Dwight.
I give him that one. I give him that one. I give you that one.
Okay.
I give that one.
Okay. Now, anybody else you want to touch on? Danny was crying. Clearly he didn't give up though. But his ass was crying.
And I thought he was going to. Someone with a shoulder injury has to hurt.
Yeah.
Has to hurt.
He all banged up. But he powered through.
But I felt like he went into the water too strong. Like you knew you was hurt. You shouldn't have tried to
ease
just
into it. Is that what you said?
He could have one arm swam it, you know what I mean, with the other shoulder and just use more of the power in his legs.
Oh, right. Say
more
what up
of the
to
power in his legs. But what up? He went about that all wrong, trying to fight through it like it was a
what you say, milk and water don't mix? What you trying to say? Say like I can swim like a fish. I be all up in it, okay? I'm the belly flop champion, okay? They don't want to see me. 4th of July, I got that ribbon every year. Belly flop contest against grown men. I was a child killing their ass. Maybe they just gave me the ribbon every year. I don't know. But I had plenty of them. Don't you worry about it. I don't mind the water, J-Life. I don't mind the water. Now, I don't know that I would have wanted to swim with a vest on, being that I'm already this goddamn heavy. I don't know how much heavier I want to be in the damn water. I don't know about all that.
Swimming with weights is very hard.
I don't feel like that's something I want to get jiggy.
That I'm telling you, when I had to do it with that brick, that shit was really hard. Really hard.
Yeah. So let's talk about the next phase of competition on this evening, because we went from damn near drowning Dwight Howard to what did Dwight call it? Mission Impossible? Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
He said
but they actually made it to, you know.
Well, did they? So, did they really make it? See, because Alpha, they were Alpha Squad. Alpha made it to the extraction point. Yeah. Bravo didn't make it to the second checkpoint, but both teams still end up getting captured. What the fuck?
Well, no, but the point is, because remember,
what is the point? You were supposed to get extracted to safety. You were not supposed to be fucking getting captured. So I get that there's the twist and all this.
Well, that's right. They gave them the whole story that they have to memorize, because, I mean, part of it is going through the interrogation. They're going through the interrogation no matter what. So they
get the points. They get the points for making it to the dig. But they still got to get interrogated. See, you don't need to get interrogated if you make it to the extraction point. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna waterboard me.
Just in case. We gonna prepare you for war.
Fuck that. You're not gonna waterboard me, and I made it to the damn extraction point. Don't break the rules on me, okay? Don't do it. What is J-Life over here talking about?
Bro, Milk said he could.
You trying to say I'm gonna sink like a rock? No, I am buoyant.
Like a rock does.
I am buoyant. I'm more like an inflatable raft, J-Life. Less like a rock and more like inflatable raft, my guy. I can save a family on my back. You weren't supposed to laugh at that. You weren't supposed to laugh at that.
That was just so random. Like, you know, I immediately picture like Rose on your back, try to make room for Jack.
Just come on. I got you. Don't worry about it. We'll be to the shore in a minute. All right. We'll be there momentarily. Just hold on tight. Don't you fret. Won't fret. You asked Mrs. Godson if I didn't save her ass in a fucking stream with a current. Okay. We was rafting down this river or whatever you call it. I don't know what the fuck it was. And we decided to get out so they could jump off some fucking cliffs and shit or whatever. I went with the shit, but I was all in the water, whatnot. Well, this current had started carrying my ass down the thing, right? I had to swim up the current to get back into my footing so that I didn't get carried like a mile down the fucking thing, right? And so as I make it back to just getting my footing, here come Mrs. Godson ass just getting ready to go right by me down the current. And you can hear her like, well, I give up. Just I'll meet up with y'all down there or whatever. But I grabbed her ass. I hooked her. And I said no. And I swam her ass back up to safety. So not only did I have to swim my big ass up the current, I drug her ass with me. I could save people on my back, J-Life.
You would have been able to get the 30-pound brick.
First of all, it ain't nothing that can beat me, okay? Where it's a will, it's a damn way. And the milk got some ways. Don't worry about it. Whew. What was we talking about? Oh, shit. That's not random.
You're swimming like a fish.
That was relevant, not random, not relevant.
No. But the fact that you said what was we talking about means that was random.
We was talking about water.
He's got a point.
We was talking about the water. Woo! And we
Yeah,
wasn't
so
waiting in the
Alpha,
shit.
Alpha and Bravo both were taken for interrogation.
Yeah.
Um, so when you think about the issues some of the other people had, like with Mel B, um, and her issues with people like yelling at her and stuff like that, like I'm glad she didn't make it to this point because that would have been a lot for her.
Yeah, I don't know if she
The
could take
interrogation,
the out.
because she done like grab old girl up, like in her face, like grab her by her shirt, and so
Oh
that would have
no,
been like.
he grabbed me by my shirt. Oh no.
But for somebody who has a past with abuse, that
Yeah,
might be the
that might be a little
PTSD.
too much. Yeah, it might be a little too much for her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I think the four toughest people have made it. I did think Danny was fixing to tap for a minute, but I think we got the four
Yeah,
toughest people left. Not to
yeah.
say that some of the other people weren't tough, but whether it was anaphylaxis or you got to go see your kids, we are different level of toughness. You know what I mean? One of the things they did talk about tonight, they brought number 4 in, Hannah. She had to overcome her fears, and she talked about struggling with fear. And one of the things I thought about was a saying that, of course, we're all familiar with is that fear can be crippling. And it does hold a lot of people back from experiencing the fullness of life. Fear. Talk about it some.
And
About
the
fear.
reason why she has that fear is like, very traumatic. Like,
Yeah.
with her family being killed or murdered, and so
That's some
then that,
tragic, traumatizing shit.
right, and then that fear, of course, gets passed on to your family and such.
Exactly.
I will say, like, with me living in the city, that's one thing that I struggle with, is not letting the fear outweigh like enjoying the city.
Right.
Because if you listen to, the news, or look at the Citizen app too much, or
Put that shit down.
just take a good gander around, it's easy to be fearful.
Yeah.
And I have kids that are teenagers, and I struggle with wanting to let them be teenagers and do stuff and go places.
Do teenage shit, yeah.
Right. And then the fear of, something happening, because, we live in the city. So,
right. Show D Brooks some love. What up, Brooks? How you doing, Pippin?
oh my gosh, that's so loud.
What you mean? Team Milk in the building, baby. We're going to need some hashtag Breeze in the comments, Brooks. Hit him up,
No,
D
that's
Brooks.
okay.
Hashtag Just Bree in the comments. Hit him up, J Life. Let me see that shit in the comments.
So I don't know any of situation where I would say I've been like super fearful, other than just everyday life. Like, I got 3 humans I gotta keep alive every day.
I got a lot of responsibility.
I have a lot of responsibility.
I juggle 3 other people's lives, not to include maybe 4 and a half.
Yeah.
you know
what
I mean? We're here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to manage. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even talk about going to work yet. Either one of the jobs. You know what I'm saying?
The jobs don't really induce the fear so much as having to keep the 3 humans alive.
It's the jobs that allow you to do so, right?
Like, yeah, they eat like multiple times every day. I swear, it's so crazy.
Like, you start weighing the food in pounds. Like, I just need pounds of food.
I mean, like last week, my daughter came to me with a situation, and I was like, I really need an adultier adult to handle this. like I can't be the adult in this situation. But I looked around, and I was it. I was
like, yo, look, I went to tag somebody, and I was like, oh shit. I was like,
I'm the only one here. I'm just clapping.
I didn't look for a round of applause. I was looking for a you it, motherfucker. You it.
So yeah.
Oh man. So Special Forces, episode 9, day 9, in the books. The final 4, they're still alive. They're still kicking, going into the final 24 hours. Next week, the final episode of Special Forces, and they're going to be going through interrogation. How much do you think they're going to put them through? Clearly, they're not going to waterboard them. That's not even like legal in the Geneva Convention. But what are some of the things that you think they may be subjected to? You know, we're not military. We have no relation in what we see on TV. So, you know, we can't really speak on experience. But what do you think they might experience?
I mean, just the previews or whatever. I don't think it's going to be too bad. Like, I think it's like just going to be, you know, like laying in their face and.
Well, I mean, that's easy. You're not gonna get a reaction out of me just getting in my face. I'm gonna just mean mug the shit out of you. I mean, you're gonna have to do something. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to do something. First of all, I know this is TV. So and like,
I know this is TV.
I know this is TV.
You're not gonna hit me,
bruh. Go ahead, try. You're gonna get the ratings you looking for. You're gonna get the ratings you looking for. Let me tell you, got me clapping in this motherfucker.
Do you think that Special Forces will get another season? Would you like to see another season?
Do you want to know my honest opinion?
Yes.
I don't know. I struggle to say no. But at the same time, it would have to be a different scenario. I don't know what you do with the cast, if you keep it celebrities, if you make it average Joes.
Regular people.
Like, I don't know. I think that there's definitely some tweaks they could do that would make it more interesting for a season 2. So I'm not going to completely dismiss it, but I definitely think it needs to be dialed up a notch. I'd like to see a little more of what goes on outside of just the 2 competitions per episode. I understand it's only 10 days, but at the same time, they're there 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? And the whole time isn't spent doing competitions. I'd like to see some of the other things they're doing. You know, I want to know what their experience is really like.
Conversations that they're having.
More
of their interactions with each other.
For sure. I need them to contact Julie Chen and see if they can bring a little Big Brother vibe. I'm gonna need a little Big Brother vibe over there. Maybe Jeff from Survivor. He's really good. I really started to like him over Julie, but you know, I'm rocking with the OG Julie Chen. But you know, Jeff, the way he talks shit on Survivor, I'm looking forward to that. Right? And mind you, Survivor's right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
Survivor, what will it be? 44?
Yeah, I think last year was 43.
Yeah, so this
last season.
Right, last year. Shit, it was a few months ago.
Right, that's what I said. Switch that up. Well, technically it was last year.
Technically it was last year. True story. Well,
it was last year.
What do you think? So, I mean, I just gave my perspective. No. I want to know what you think. I just gave my perspective. Do you want to see another season of Special Forces? Let's not forget, and let's make sure the people are aware you chose this show. So we jumped into this based off of your recommendation. You know what I'm saying?
It was first season, so I had never seen it.
Right. What are your thoughts? 9 episodes in, only 1 left. What do you think would make it appealing to do it again?
Use regular people. They could maybe get more out of it, except for, other than just the challenges, because they could do it for longer than 10 days. I think the 10 days is like the longest that some of these celebrities will sign on for, to be away from.
Well, and how long is Special Forces training? You probably can't do this shit forever.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's longer than 10 days.
Okay, we need some real Special Forces people.
It has to be longer than 10 days. I mean, come on. They are
how long the training
10
is.
10 days, and then you just out fighting.
You're not going to have me. No. I mean, you're not going to have me in a month of fucking Fear Factor. This is not happening. A month of... You're not going to do that shit to me. Have me wrecking cars and doing fucking tight ropes and bouncing underwater and being chased by dogs.
But they were doing
for
like
30
2 things
days?
a day. They probably don't do 2 things a
For
day.
30 days? What the fuck?
Yeah, you doing that shit for 30 days.
Yo, XO, shout out XO. What's going on with you? Don't
So
fight
she wanted
me.
to be like two episodes ago, huh?
Right. No, she wants to go heads up with me. See, what happened was, and this is what XO don't know, and I haven't really had the opportunity to tell her, and so I'm just gonna put it out there. So what happened was, is she was on last Sunday's episode of Game Night on Let's Vibe TV. Shout out Daz Exotic. I have the privilege of co-hosting that show. She was a guest on the show. She was a contestant playing the game. And what happened was I got home just 15 minutes before showtime. So I get in, I do my thing, I sit down at the computer, I get everything booted up. I pull it up so I can hop into the studio. I know sound check is going on. I pull that up. While I got that on the second monitor, I am arranging the questions because Daz has been so gracious as to put them into the shared document, but there's no structure to them, so I'm trying to number them. I'm trying to get the answers in the right spot with the numbers next to them and the dashes because I like it to be in some type of order. I'm not like you when it comes to being anal in your notes, but you know, I wanted my shit to be decent. So I'm over here clickety clacking away, and they're on this monitor sound checking. So I decided that, I need to like check in and engage, and I'm like, oh hey, what's going on? And I feel like I started talking to her first, but my recollection of it is kind of fuzzy because I was in a rush. So I felt like I was already talking to her, and then I decided to go ahead and greet everyone on the screen. But when it came back around to it, I never came back and gave her the proper greeting that I had given everyone else. And it was because sometimes, you know, my brain just gets to going and whatnot, but I offended the shit out of XO, and she is holding it against me. She now has a grudge. She just called me out to a fight. What the fuck? Okay, what the fucking fuck? I tried to apologize on her live earlier this evening before Special Forces went on the air, and I was denied. I was denied.
Man.
And I said, I even want to use my baby please voice. Baby, please. Please, baby, please. Please, baby, please.
Not the please, baby, please voice.
Please, baby, please. Forgive me. Forgive me. Please, baby, please. I don't know what else I could do. I'm sorry. Come on. What help me help us repair this fractured relationship? Oh man. Too much fun. What is J Life over here talking about? Oh, what did I do so wrong? I just told you. Was you not paying attention, J Life? Lord have mercy. J Life, you got to pay attention. Did your grandma divert your attention? Over here, J Life. Over here. Oh Lord, not the dogs. So we got anything else for Special Forces before we wrap this thing up tonight? We're a little short on this evening, but the content is it's wrapping up. Special Forces, it's coming to a close. It ain't that many people to talk about.
It's like when we at the end of Survivor, like it's not that many people.
It ain't that many people left. It's like it is what it is.
Yeah, end of Big Brother.
I'm looking forward to Big Brother.
I cannot wait. I was about to say, which I can't wait for. It seems like it's been such a long time.
I'm having Big Brother withdrawals at this point. Like I could skip the next season of Survivor to go straight to Big Brother, but you know, I like Survivor, so we'll do it again. Yeah, for sure.
Survivor just brings us 1 week closer to Big Brother.
Yeah, well, and that's what, at least like 2 months, right? That was like 2 months worth of shows right there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I still want more from them, but Jeff does enough. The way he talks shit to him, all the way he be talking shit to him while they be struggling. They be in there. Picture if it was Special Forces and Jeff was on there talking shit to him, like, "Yo, stupid ass can't go underwater. The fuck you can't let your breath out."
Like it's the stuff that they said to each other, they said to the actual contestants.
Oh, yes.
Although some of the stuff they did say, like when she was like, "Oh, this is my biggest fear," and he was like holding a rope.
Holding a rope?
Like some of the stuff they did.
Like, get
say.
your goof ass out of here. Holding a rope? No, man, no. Tripping. Well, we ain't gonna just draw this thing out for the sake of drawing it out. Somebody gonna have to say something in the comments, or you gonna have to come up with something else you want to say about these here, the special forces. Are we fixing to do like an old school BET comic commercial? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I would just, of course, wanted to say that Hannah continued to impress me. The way she was the only one who figured out
Her asthmatic ass was rocking it, wasn't she?
But
no,
it wasn't a good decision to run out in the middle of the field, though.
Now I know I asked for some comments, but goddamn it, you was gonna have to put on your thinking cap before you just get to typing, J Life. Okay, put on your damn thinking cap before you just get to typing. Okay, I'm not just fixing to get on Survivor. What about me says that I'm gonna be on Survivor, huh? Wait, or Special Forces? J Life. Come on now, J Life. I ain't gonna be on no Special Forces. I'm not gonna be on Survivor. I might audition for Big Brother. I can see me maybe pulling that shit off with a social game. I'm not sure that I can pull off a physical competition. I'd have to, get it together around here. But there is one show that I can compete on. Bree, you know what show that is?
Big Brother.
Nah, it's Game Night. It's Game Night on Let's Vibe TV. Because see what happened is that XO Joe boiled my blood so bad that I allowed her and others to persuade me to play in the game again. So for this week and this week only, I will not be co-hosting the show. I will not be co-hosting the game. I will not be writing half of the questions. I will be participating as a contestant. And I am coming to whoop every last one of their asses because they've been talking so much shit. See, what they failed to realize is that the championship group is already small. I happen to be one of them. Now, I don't have 5 like J Life. I don't have 4 like RG all day, okay? But I do have 1. And I talk shit the whole way to winning it. And let me tell you this, I'm coming back, and I'm coming back with a vengeance. I guarantee a victory this week because not only do I play this game to win, I use the psychology to do so because it's more than just knowing the right answer. It's knowing what other people are going to pick. And let me tell you something, brother. When I come, I'm coming to win. J-Life, I'm coming for you, brother. RG all day, I'm taking your ass down. XO, if you find your ass on the show this week, just know that you'll be 3 up and 3 down. You're out of there. The milkman.
That's not gonna get back. That's not gonna get her back on your good side.
Like, oh my bad, baby. Please, baby, please.
That's not gonna do it.
Please, baby, please.
Like, oh yeah, I forgot.
J Life wanted me to do the Macho Man. Yeah, brother, dig it. Oh man, you got to tune into Game Night sometime, Bree. We have a really great time. I know you're always busy on Sunday nights, but maybe you could just have it playing in your ear while you're working. I could
probably listen while I work.
Oh, I be cutting up on there. I be cutting up. We be having a good old time. What is that? What is that? J Life saying?
The Macho Man Randy Savage voice.
Yeah, brother. Let me tell you, the cream of the crop. So yeah, the milkman. Yeah. Fans. What'd you say?
So you're all the wrestling fans.
Yeah, brother. The milk is the cream of the crop. The cream always rises to the top. Yeah.
Not rapping.
No, that was the Macho Man. You don't know about the Macho Man? Miss Elizabeth.
I didn't start watching wrestling. I didn't start watching wrestling until the wrestlers got cute. So
he was too burly for you. He was too burly.
The whole time they looked like, came up from out the trailer park, or
What about The Rock? What about The Rock? It doesn't matter.
mullets. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. When they start getting cute, although The Rock wasn't cute at the beginning.
If you
That little poof thing he had.
What was wrong with the poof? What the poof is cooking.
Yeah, he's better bald. Much better bald.
Well, I think he's not bald by choice. He probably would much rather have his Elvis do back.
Nah, men need to learn when to let it go. And
Let it go.
just
Let it go.
Yeah, Elsa that shit. Because
Elsa the shit out of that shit. Oh man. Well, as always, it's been fun, people. One more episode. I know it's coming to a close. It will be so hard to say goodbye. But you don't have to say goodbye for too long, because we'll be back with Survivor. So if you love reality TV and you like something slightly better than what we've just been watching. No, did I just say that out loud? Did I just say that out loud? Then you're definitely going to want to watch Survivor 44, because we definitely going to be chopping it up about all the people acting trifling and backstabbing and doing all the bullshit that they be doing, trying to win all the money. Fun in the Sun, Survivor 44. But until then, I Tiz be the milkman.
I'm just free.
Yo, gooses.
I'll go ahead and get that last word. I wonder if Gabler really gave that money to